Welcome, Aquarius. Okay, this is your message for Monday. It's later than I would like it to be, but it also seems to be just on divine time. This is about your weekly energy and what's affecting you and how to deal with it and get through it. I recorded, quick secret, I recorded yours in Libras earlier this week, and something happened in Libras, and I referenced a lot of Libras reading in your reading because they were almost the same. So let's find out what happens in your reading, and we'll find out if, you know, maybe you might want to check you in Libra or somehow, you know, along the same, you're in the same body of water, if you will. So I hope this message finds you in joy and health and prosperity, and if not, then Godspeed to you. And I wish you that from the bottom of my heart, and may we, yeah, well, let's do it. All right, so it's funny because Libra had blossoming, which had growth, which had like flowers and growth on it. And then you have on the bottom of the deck fruition. Something coming into fruition. Beautiful. And this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and your energy of this week is focus. Focusing on yourself and your own transformation for your highest good, and your own transmutation of your own shadow energy, and not getting off your path and aligning yourself with you and your deepest desires and what you want. Okay, let's read a little bit about the focus card. Number 14, which is also 5, if anybody's seeing or dealing with this energy. You must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for a scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. I have a laser-like focus that serves me well. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete. If we focus on it, we are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements. Should we take the time to focus on how? Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion, and it's often diversions we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires, therefore, never come to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. We need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon, and soon it will be ours. Focus. Focus on what you want, and maybe take focus off the world stage for a minute. And stop giving, I know it's hard, but giving so much energy and your most valuable commodity, which is your undivided attention. And focus it back on yourself and your wants and needs and goals and manifestations and dreams. And shut out, you know, that negativity around you as much as you can, so you can keep that pure water. Great energy, Aquarius. All right, Native Heart Healing Oracle. Sacral chakra energy came out. A Libra out of this deck, and oh, well, there it is. We're done. This is, again, and then here we have more water energy. You had water energy here. Air sign, sometimes maybe get in touch more with your inner feelings. Air signs, especially Aquarius, you can be known to be very mentally and I want to say objectively focused, and water energy might be something that emotional energy, empathy, compassion, even for yourself, might be needed here. Hence why water energy is showing up in your reading. But this is surrender on the bottom of the deck, which is about letting go and going with the flow and trusting in the universe and your divine plan, and that you will be guided where you need to be. And we have, okay, this came out on the bottom, Orion Stargate, Stargate to Orion. See the wings in the back. All right, let's read this. And this is 5 energy here again. So this is, you know, 5s are moving through something. They can be challenges or adversities. 5s can also be about conflict and change. But we have 55 here. Okay. All right. Stargate of Orion is freedom of expression, emotional intelligence, and like-minded connections. So yeah, this is about using your emotions, your empathy, your sympathy. You know, air signs, air in the tarot represents mental energy, mental clarity, and sometimes like like the Queen of Swords energy can be kind of cold, you know, and not as, like I said, compassionate or empathetic. Maybe that's what's needed here. But this mandala has come to remind you of the stardust that creates your very being. This Stargate within this mandala is a direct entry point to travel within the Orion constellation, which comes out this time of year as well. Surrounding the Stargate are symbols that send forth light codes to further awaken your crystalline being. This card indicates that you are an advanced initiate on your path. By advanced, this mandala simply suggests that your physical self has become more of a light body. You may utilize this mandala to contact the Orion constellation through meditation. There are beings there who are ready and willing to assist you in your evolution should you choose to make this journey. Finally, this mandala asks you to connect with the water elements both physically and energetically. Connect physically by swimming in natural water sources and increasing your pure water intake, taking showers, long baths, sitting by water, meditating by water. On an energetic level, there is much for you to master, and the water elementals, so take the time to connect through the below meditation. So there's a meditation here, but there's messages for you in water, Aquarius. Key elements: sapphire, blue ray, throat chakra, water element, channeling celestial beings, deep sleep. And like blue and air and throat chakra remind me of air signs. So there's a truth. There's something in a healing, a message for you in water. And the fact that water has shown up twice, both are 5s. And so there is something about meditating, maybe even with water in front of you, water playing an element, you know, in the background, you know, a waterfall playing in the ground, sitting by a water fountain. There's definitely something, and maybe even something calming for you in water. Maybe water is something, you know, a lot of people are drawn to water, not just water signs, but there's something within that you're ready for, and you just, your focus needs to go there on that. That's what's important right now. But let's find out. We'll go through what is your current position, what your energy was coming into Monday. I am dealing with my own set of circumstances. I wanted this out earlier, but again, with the interesting 5 of Wands in reverse, a conflict ending, an argument, someone not seeing eye to eye, coming to an end. And so, you know, dealing with this global situation, you know, a few setbacks for myself, but I'm happy, and my spirit is high, and I'm grateful. Knight of Wands in action, something, yeah. that focus. That's the action. Sometimes the action that we need to take is just changing our thoughts. It's not moving or going somewhere. It's changing how we do something, changing how we feel, changing how we think. Sometimes that is what getting a new perspective, that's taking action. Yeah, okay. So there you are, Aquarius, showing up in the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy, the Aquarius, the star of Aquarius, the messenger, the divine messenger, a sign, a gift, a blessing, star power, connection, alignment. This is beautiful energy, something coming into fruition. But we have the Six of Wands in reverse, which is something not being recognized. This is a victory. Wands represent fire energy, fire signs, and this when it's up, that means victory and recognition for your, whatever it is that is going on. But this is about, that feeling like you can touch the sky, and you're being seen for whatever it is you're contributing, whatever it is you're doing or working on, or whatever is going on. But this is in reverse. Something, okay, let's find out. Can I? Okay, all right. Okay, so then we have the king. We have the Queen of Wands here, which is a very magnetic energy, and she's comfortable in her power. She's in touch with the spirit realm, hence the cat. She's an inspiring, warm, magnetic, amazing energy. And then you have the devil energy at play here, which is Capricorn, earth energy. But this is about something keeping you bound, something that you need to free yourself from, a choice that you need to make to free yourself from this energy, which you have the total power to do, to free yourself from this at any time. See how they could just pull those chains over their neck and be like, I'm done with this situation. I'm done with this energy, whatever, this vice, this situation, this dynamic. And then it looks like there's the Ten of Wands is here. I'm sorry, Ten of Swords, this is your energy. This is air energy. This is mental thoughts, things in your mental space that have hurt. But the worst has been done to you. It's a 10. It's over. It's completed. The dark, this whatever this darkness was, is moving out, and the light is returning. So there's something not being recognized. Maybe your own empower, your divine spark, your ability, your belief in yourself. The Queen of Wands is a confident energy as well. Your belief that you can break, that this is, we have the Emperor, which is Aries, which is the divine masculine, could be an ancestor, but also like your supreme power, your supreme authority, the king of all kings, the king of all the king energy. Let's get Aquarius. So this is definitely you, because Aquarius is here. It's time for you to recognize your power and feel your divine spark and your abilities, your ability to end this painful cycle, and the power that you have to end it. What is advice from Spirit on this matter? What is advice? Angels, ancestors, divine guides. What is your spirit for Aquarius? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Something lining up, balancing out. Money. Could be money. Okay, beautiful. Well, we have Pisces energy here, but this is using and trusting the moon here in this deck. I love it in this deck, the moon card in this deck. This is about using your abilities to see the truth, using your abilities to see clearly, crystal clearly, using your abilities and your intuition to, look, she's at a high point. She can see above and below. This is about you trusting your abilities, creating balance in your life through accepting your supreme power. Tell me more about the moon. So when Libra's video went away, I had mentioned yours so many times in it, I didn't re-record it because I wanted to see, I feel like the energy had shifted and a new message was here for you. It's definitely a new message. Something you've been waiting for that you need to see how to move forward. May I have more, please, on why the moon is in advice from Spirit? Here with the Three of Wands. Yeah, something you've been waiting for. Don't persevere. You've put some time and some effort in, and you've gotten, you know, kind of beat up and weary and tired over the situation, but you've never given up. You kept your spirit, you kept your spark, and you know it's on its way, right? Because that's the Three of Swords, knowing something is coming in. Something that you wanted. Your ship, see the ships in the background? His ships are coming in. Can you see? Yeah. Those little ships. They're not quite here yet. They're almost here, but he can see that. And then we have Judgment, which is renewal, release, new beginnings, divine intervention. But this is about your abilities and trusting your intuition to see, you know, through the illusion. Also the card of Pisces. And again, water energy, water and moon energy here. You need to trust yourself, your judgment, your ability to heal, begin again, release yourself. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Aquarius? Oh, there we go. Outcome is... Wow, because we had the Nine of Wands just then in the little deck that I showed you, and then we have the Ten of Wands, but it was in reverse. This is putting down something that has been painful and hard. You know, when things tax your spirit, your divine spark, your fire energy, that's some hard times. When your spirit is taxed, when your physical and your mental is low, but your spirit is high, you know. But when your spirit, like this is something that that's coming to an end. It's ended. It's a 10. It's a completion. It's wrapped up. You're going to put it down. And you'll be able to stand up straight again. But it was in reverse. And then in reverse on the bottom of the deck was the Four of Swords, which is putting something to rest. But the way this card looks, the imagery is like laying it all out to put it to rest. Using your heart above your head to put it a rest, Aquarius. Tell me why the Ten of Wands is in reverse in this position of advice, of outcome from advice from Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell me why it is in reverse. Shut your front door. The Six of Wands. What, we have a bookcase here, which I feel like Libra had a bookcase too. The Six of Wands. That victory we talked about. This reversal right here. This is it. This is it. The recognition, the victory, the joy, the celebration. that feeling high. That's this energy here, because, and then we have the Emperor again, your supreme power and authority. Maybe even a grandfather or father, an ancestor might be involved. Tell me more. Okay, yeah. Something new, a new one. Look at that, a new inspiration. God, the divine, the unseen, the universe. The universe is giving you new light, new inspiration, a new action, a new direction, a new wand. This wand that you're holding, the wand of victory. Let's read. I want to read in from the Mystic Mondays, 10 of Wands in reverse. I was just guided to do that. Is martyr, resentment, heaviness. Martyrdom has become your kingdom, wielding your duties as displays for guilt, victimization, and helplessness, taking on responsibility and inadvertently expecting an exchange for every action you take will constantly leave you disappointed when people do not meet your expectations. Oh, I'm sorry. This builds unnecessary pressure as you try to maintain your image while also holding on to resentment. Practice giving without expectations of getting something in return. Cleanse yourself of the responsibilities that are weighing you down and detox from people, activities, and items that no longer serve you. Go back to a place of inspiration and joy so that you are motivated to continue forward with hope for the future. Embrace responsibility as freedom for living life on your terms. Wow. That's what you're going to have a victory over. That's what the outcome is going to be. You're going to have a victory over that energy, that heaviness, that resentment that's within you. You're going to have a new way of being, a new way of doing. Yeah, a new way of being. Let's just really quick. That was beautiful. You know, sometimes setting yourself free. Low spirits, apprehensive, rebuild, reputation. Oh, wow. That's what this is in reverse. Constant striving with nothing to show for your hard work has left you wondering if all this time and effort is worth it. You may be feeling taken for granted for your endeavors since you haven't received the acknowledgement and validation that you need to keep going. Doubt mounts higher with your alternating stress levels, and you are experiencing resistance with your current path. Public shame is causing you to retreat as you have not been able to live up to expectations. Follow your instincts on where to go next. Rebuild yourself and reestablish your reputation as the expert that you know you are. Success requires perspiration, so make sure your fire is fueled by desires that are true to your values and what you want to bring into this world. Wow, so you're starting off with low spirits, feeling apprehensive, and you need to rebuild your reputation, but you have the power to do that. You have the power to end this cycle, this situation. You have the power and the insight and the inner abilities, hence the black cat, to do all of that. I love this deck. This is the Mystic Mondays for beginning. You can use it anytime. I like to use it on Monday, and it's also the day of the moon, Monday, but it's about new beginnings, this specific deck. Let's see, 18, huh? I just want to real quick, because I feel, again, now all of this, I felt inclined to read, and it was just so powerful. And the moon is surreal, subconscious, and shadow self. Abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. The more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious minds. Go beyond the surface and give deep to resolve your inner issues. Your intuition will guide you even when it doesn't seem to make any sense. Psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. Yeah, it's coming in. Something is coming in for you. That's going to, a new beginning, a new illusion. This is coming. Something's coming in, and it's this new beginning, this renewal, this joy, this release, this forgiveness, this beauty. That's what's coming in, a healing, a great healing. Let's get a power thought for you, Aquarius. What a great reading, Aquarius. Yeah, you have the power to end that energy, this whole situation, and you can end it. Your victory is there, and you will be recognized. But it's that something's coming into fruition. You focusing on self. Yeah, letting go. That's why you had the letting go on the bottom. There's lots of water energy. Water energy is here 4 times. And even in this situation, it looks like there's like water in the background. Cancers, we're great with water signs. I'm a Cancer, but water signs are great with emotions, but we need to be more objective and a little more clear thinking and a little more mental, incorporate more of our mental energy, our objectivity and our clear thinking. And sometimes air signs need to implement more water energy, a little more emotion, a little more compassion, a little more sympathy, a little more empathy. All right, let's get a power thought for you in regards to this situation. A power thought for Aquarius, please, in regards to the cards on the table. Oh, you got 2. Beautiful. My life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Say it. Make it your new mantra. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Just say it. Write it down. Say it. Oh, wow. I am willing to let go. I am willing to follow that advice from Spirit. I am willing to let go. So powerful, Aquarius. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. Wow. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. I would check out Libra's reading for sure, because there are some similarities there. Oh, wow. Love and health to you, Aquarius.